Ha ha ha, yes, yes. Though it may be a certain time of the day for you, it is a certain time of the day for me as well. And you do not know when I am doing this. I may have done 4 episodes in a row at the same time, or I may be on a whole nother day. But, either way, I have time, so coming at you from the throes of outer space somewhere, sometime, is me again with the Sanity Trance. Yeah. I want to talk about the AntiGuru today. This dude, I don't even know where to begin because there's so many different flavors. Because there's just so many different kinds of people. But you know you're doing good in life. You know you're on the right path when you really get far. You're starting to see the science of harmony bear its fruits to you. No questions asked. And generously, right? And as things are finally here, you meet someone you may or may not need, but they're here to stay for a second. And they make you pull your hair out. They break all the rules that you know so well. They are here to prove to you that everything is wrong. The facts don't matter. All that kind of stuff. Actually, we all went through that kind of a little bit over the last crazy few years or so, but it's just never been more in our face. It was always true like that. These abilities of persuasion and negotiation and confusion and all these ideas that are just always floating around, but they're a lot of what happens when you've reached a spiritual growth point and you have a choice to give up or fight this and grow like you're on some kind of crazy growth hormone or something. Like it's epic because it's like you really have figured it out. There's no questioning that. And then there's just someone who makes you all of a sudden have a glass ceiling again just because you need to figure out how to bring this person to a place of understanding with you or how to get away from them. You know, this person is going to be one of your best friends. Not even if they literally are, that's amazing, you know, but like, even if you don't want to hear what they have to say, that's what they have to say is totally worth listening to. They're really trying to help you from a place of misunderstanding, whether that be on their own accord or both sides or the whole thing's just messed up, you know. It's just they're just trying to be in their world all the same, you know. And who knows what path these people have been down that you show up in their life as the anti-guru to their disposition all the same. You can't have one side without the arch nemesis, and the arch nemesis can't exist without respective first arch nemesis. It's just yin and yang always. So as you meet this person, it's just an ultimate challenge brought to you by the universe, and it's trying to see how you're doing on your growth, if you've grown at all in your lifetime. You know, do you always deal with people like this a certain way, or were you ready for it? You know, it's never really up to us when these things come into our lives, but you can put this person in a box, and it's about understanding the big picture of how things will end regardless of what we all say about it. The great thing about the anti-guru is they show you something you can't have without them. And that is the ultimate full understanding of both sides of the arguments. You know, because if you have your side, that's great. No one's arguing against you and you're not checking arguments or any of that, then that's a little biased. But nonetheless, there it is, right? Your side, perfect. Same goes for the other side. No opposing team, perfect. When you bring yourselves together, then you have to just point out all the obvious flaws in each other's things, and you know, after it's all said and done, everybody hates each other. Maybe we don't survive, maybe we do and get to sleep on it, you know, but after a while, a couple months or years even, you start to realize those are some of the best lessons you've ever gotten, had you had the eyes to see them at the time, hopefully. But it's because of that. You get the special harmony because you add another layer of anti-harmony to your original harmony, and it shows you what's there, and whatever's left over, you know, that's a new kind of transformation. That's a transformational harmony in its own right, and you get to have that much more research about what harmony is, could be, and how to improve upon it, you know? I don't understand why we all just don't wig out on peace, you know? It's a quick, easy one, and it's done better sooner than later, but, you know, to each his own, and, you know, I hope got your value systems right, you know, and if you don't, your body will tell you, you know, you won't feel right, or you'll feel all these creativity gaps. So that's kind of where having an anti-guru is just another sign of you're on the right path. You know, it's just, this is something like you have never dealt with before. And maybe the world hasn't, maybe the city hasn't, and everyone's just like, what do we do with this person? But at the same time, maybe you're the person, and maybe everyone's an anti-guru to you, and maybe that's gonna tell you something. But, you know, that's all I really wanted to say. Anti-guru in my life, I love that guy. He's one of my best friends, and we laugh hard because we know what love is at the end. And we're building the same thing no matter where we're at. And there's nothing wrong with meeting a new one. I just don't like the violent ones. Get away from me. I don't ever want to talk to you. Besides that, y'all, have fun creating. And if you're having this problem in your life and you don't feel like dealing with it, get away from it somehow. Find another job. I don't know. If it's all worth something, then you'll do it if it matters. You know? All right. Peace, y'all.